Hi everyone, Sandra from Scouts of Beauty, and you are here for Smash Up Sunday. And today we'll be playing with some clay. I have a little happy mail first. If you're watching over on YouTube, this is a live stream over on ustream.tv, where I stream every Sunday night and Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern. So tonight I have a little happy mail, and then we are going to compare the Prima clay I got from Dollarama, and some clay I got from Michael's. And we'll be playing with the Prima Low 9330. So thanks for joining me. So this is some happy mail I got from Sarah. So you can see her cute little ATC card. Isn't it cute, the little fish? I think I even saw her stream this. So it's just a watercolor, indie ink, Uniball Signo, salt, and the jelly roll under the sea. And then she gave me, I love this pencil, Sarah. Is this just a drawing pencil? This is a Prismacolor Ebony. It's called Jet Black. It's extra smooth. So I'm just trying to see if she has it. All right, hold on. I have to grab the link. They're talking about Prima pencils and, oh, hold on. Oh, that doesn't show anything there. They're talking about Prima pencils, and they're just trying to get a link up for the girls in the chat. So I didn't see it. Did she say? So is this just a drawing pencil, Sarah? I think it is. It's really nice and smooth. I like it a lot. And then she gave me 3 jelly rolls. Said she was just going to send me the tubes. I asked her to get, some tubes of Daniel Smith candy cane, because it has a candy cane stent, and you can only get it there. They don't sell it online. So she sent these other things because she didn't want them to be lonely. So thank you for all the goodies. So these are jelly rolls she sent me. And then some washi tape. I love this with the fish and the jelly. This has a jellyfish on it. So let's see if you can see. You see the little jellyfish right there? Isn't it cute? And then there's this one too. It has a little fishy on it there. And then I love that one too. And then a nice little eraser, a black eraser. And then a cute little note in here. A cute little card. And then these were the 2 colors. She sent me 2 colors, so I didn't write them down. I forget what this one is, but this has like a green tint to it. Can you see it? It was Luminaire something. Luminaire red? I forget. This was a scarlet color. And then this is the candy cane. It doesn't smell like candy cane anymore, though, but that's a candy cane color. Hi, Kathy. So she says Prismacolor is $150 on Amazon for $100. Yeah, it is nice and dark. So thank you for the goodies, Sarah. Thank you very much. So I already put my candy cane in my, this is Tim Holtz ink palette. And so you can see I put my candy cane red in there already. So once you put them in here, you have to leave it open for a couple of days so that it hardens up. Because you can see how shiny, it's still very soft, and compared to the green one, it's nice and hard. So I put that in there. Let me get rid of my little goodies. Stick them back here. And this cute little cellophane bag. Cute. I'm going to stick that in there for now. I'm going to use the washi tape. I was going to try to use it in my journal, but I didn't use it yet. But I love the red. The red's really pretty. And then I love, like I said, this one's got like a green. You can see it there. It's got like a green tint to it. It's really cool. So thank you for that. Right, so we have Prima clay. Now, this clay that I opened up, I think we did clay back in, I want to say April, the end of April, May. And I find this clay very sticky. So I don't know if it's old or what. So I'm going to open up the new one and see if it makes a difference. And then this was clay that I got at Dollarama. So you can see it's very similar. It's in like a silver container, just like this, very similar to this one. And this is double the amount. This is 500 grams. This is only $2.50, and this was only $1.50. And I forget what this. I want to say this was like $7, or I forget what this was. But and then my favorite one that I use all the time is this one from Michaels. That plug out. Oh no. So this is the one that I get from Michaels. And I've had this open for a long time, and you can see it's still nice and soft. So I always, where's my little spray bottle? Well, so when I open it, I always spray a little bit of water to keep it kind of moist. And I usually put a paper towel in there, and I keep that in there. Hi, Carrie Ann. So I usually moisten a paper towel, and I leave the towel in there. And stick that back in there. So we'll open up these others. Let me get a paper towel so we can. Hi, Debbie. So we can soak that up. Rip this in half. And then we'll have paper for that. And I have to have a Ziploc bag somewhere. And then I have the molds. I'm going to try, I wanted to show you. So I'm going to show you how I did this. Can you see? So this was with the Prima clay, but you can see it's kind of dried out. You can see how it didn't really like form very well. But you can see the skelly face on there. So I'll show you how we'll do that. And then I did do that same thing. I just stamped this is sculpey clay though. Hi, Glenda. Alright, so I have the molds. Let me get those. So these are Prima's IOD molds. So we're going to try each one. Let's see how they are. Well, you got back in. Good, Susan. Oh, you know what I meant to get was some wax paper, and I forgot. Oh. I wonder if I have my... Hold on, I'm looking for a mat. You know what I mean? The non-stick mat. I need one of those if I can find mine. There it is. Still haven't quite put everything in my room together, so I still have everything kind of all over. Let's stick these down. So I'm going to do my clay last because I know that one works very well. Stick that there. And then Patty had given me these. I didn't get to see Patty's stream today. What'd she do? I didn't get a chance to look. So these are letters that are backwards. They're reverse alphabet stamps. Hi, Linda. And these are from LeslieRiley.com. It's too small to read. It's LesleyRiley.com. And so they're made for gelatin for your jelly plate and your transfer, artist paper transfer, etching, and more. So we're going to use it on the clay tonight. All right, so let's see. So I want to do something that's not too time consuming. Let's see. We'll do this one because it's kind of big. We'll do these three. See how it goes. So we'll take our first one. Let me get a white. Whoops. Get a wipe out. And then let's see, I'm going to open up the Prima one first, and we'll open up this one to see how they compare. Here are my scissors. That's the Prima. And this is the Dollarama one. So I'm going to take a little piece out of here. See, I find this clay very cakey-like. I'll just explain it. See, when you see how it tears, it looks, oh, I don't know how to explain it. It looks like fibery, I think, is the word I'm looking for. You see how that tears? Like, my other one doesn't tear like that, you'll see. So that's that one. And then I'm going to stick the water right in there on top. And then, what did I do with the Ziploc? I'll stick it right in the Ziploc bag. No, I don't think Paula's working today. We all thought she was working last night, and she wasn't. All right, so that's that one. So then let's see what this clay looks like. Ah, look at that. So now this clay is gray. Can you see the difference between that one and that one? But I think it says it dries naturally. Let's see, easy to shape, no oven. I hope it dries white. Maybe it doesn't. It might dry gray color. Where are the molds from? These are Prima's molds. They are IOD. There's actually 6 molds. I only got 5. So this is number 5. Oh, there's number, I don't think I got, that one's number 6. You see that? Number 6. This one is number 1. That's got the little face here and the little angel, number 1. Then there's number 2. This is number 2. And you can see that's more ornate like. Yeah, the one I didn't get was number 4. I don't know if I didn't like number 4. I forget. And this is number 3. Yeah, you can get them on Cherry on Top. You might be able to get them on Amazon. I'm not sure. But, yeah, I didn't like number 4 for some reason, so I didn't get it. There you go. Thanks. Thanks, Jennifer. All right, so let's see what this one like. I never saw that paper clay. So, and see, the thing with these, they have to air dry. With the one I get from Michael's, you can actually let it air dry, or you can put it in an oven to get it to dry. So that's kind of like, I like that one because you don't have to wait for overnight. I have any guys who are in Canada, have you ever used this clay? Ooh, this one is sticky too. This reminds me more of like a sculpting clay. It is nice and soft though. See how when you pull it apart, it doesn't look fibrous in there compared to the Prima one? Alright, so now I have a wet towel for this one. So I stick the wet towel right inside there. Yes, it has it on Amazon. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get them anywhere. Alright, so like, see, this one is so hard I can't even hardly like squeeze. I'm going to put some water on this. I find this one really hard to work with for myself. If you have arthritis, I'm talking about. It's just so hard. I don't know why that is hard like that. And I find it, can you see it's like very, it's not smooth. It's like cakey like. Can you see that? Hi, Skypay. Hi. I'm going to add some more water on this. And let's see how quickly you get that on your hands. Like mine, other one doesn't do that. I find it just so hard to mix this one. I don't like the feel of this one. Ugh. It's just so floury, cakey or whatever. I don't know. And I can never get it to like smooth out. Like it always seems rough at the edges. I should have probably brought up my pasta machine. I didn't think I was going to need it for this though. But see how it's already all over my hands? Like my other one is not like that at all. Probably could. I don't have my pasta machine is downstairs because I didn't bring it up from Maryland still. Like I'm going to have to go wash my hands probably when I get ready to do the other one. Like finally now it looks like it's smooth. Yeah, I talked to Carrie about it, and so, but you see now it looks smooth after you knead it a while. So for me, I probably should just put it through a pasta machine right in the beginning. All right, so that looks pretty good. So I'm going to try to do this one mold. I probably need more than that. And then we'll do the other one. You just kind of press it in there. I don't think I have enough. It almost reminds me of like a wood putty or something. That's what it reminds me of. Do you ever have wood putty and it's kind of like cakey like? Do you know what I mean? This is what that reminds me of. You never use paper clay? I like paper clay. I really do. I use it quite a bit. Right. And so then you just want to rub that down, make sure that we have it in there. And then I leave it in here for a while. Maybe at the end of the show we'll try to pull it out. I usually try to leave it in the mold till it dries. Okay. Oof, that's a lot of work. All right. We'll do these 3. We won't do them all. I want to make sure that this doesn't get, let me stick that in there. Yeah, it is very sticky. Do you see it? And you'll see when we do the other ones that it's not quite like that. So here, I'll do this bottom one, the angel. Maybe not enough. You'd rather use polymer clay? uh, yeah, but that's just this clay. When I show you the paper clay from Michael's, it's not like this at all. Maybe we'll just do these 2. You used Fimo a long time ago. Oh my God, he ate it? Oh, he had to get his stomach pump? Oh no, Kathy. And the nice thing about this is you can sand it, like the edges. You just want to make sure you press it so that it's gone right to the front of the clay, you know. I probably shouldn't have showed you guys this one first because you're all like, ew. All right, I'm going to put this one away. so that's the Prima clay. Let me just squirt some water in here. Oh, poor puppy is right. All right, so let me just try to get this off. Hi, Carol. I mean, if you went under the sink, I mean, it would come right off. But, all right, so that's that one. So we're going to let that dry. So that's this one. And you can see it's like turning white already. If you could see that right there, turning white already. All right, so let me stick that here. All right, so let's try this. This is the one from Dollarama. And this one already, you can see it's so much like softer. Look at that. Look how nice that one is. I'm going to have to get Jean or Paula to send me some clay. Of course, this would be a good one because you can only get it in Canada. Hello, the ones from Michael's, the one from Michael's, you can actually put in the clay oven. These other ones, they definitely say air dry only, so no baking. So with these, you do have to wait. All right, let's try this one. But look how nice and soft. That one's really nice. I like that one. I should have bought two of them. I have a little bit more clay. So yeah, if you're impatient, the one to get is the Michaels brand because you don't have to, you could just put it right in the oven. All right, so. Wow, this one is really nice. I like this one a lot. Hold on a second. I can put it up. So it'll be interesting to see how this comes out of the mold. It reminds me of sculpting clay. Can you see that? I like it because it's nice and smooth. I mean, it's nice and soft. Wow, look at that. That was quick. Should I bring you guys in a little bit more? Let me see if I bring you in a little. There we go. This one, yes, this one you can bake. I've baked it. You can air dry it or you can put it in the oven. All right, so let's see with this one. All right, see how fast you can fill this small up with this clay? This one's really nice. And it levels right out. You see how that does? See how nice that one is? It just smooths right in there. All right, let's do the medallion. This one. I would venture to say, though, that this probably just stays gray. I mean, you can paint it, but I'm just surprised that it's gray. See how fast that is? I can't wait to see that out of. I want to do this one I did last time, and they broke because they're so thin. So let's see how this clay does. Oh, Carrie Ann, what happened? Hi, Carrie Ann. So I'm just shoving the clay as I go. I'm only going to do the one. I won't put you through the other one. You see how nice that is? It goes so fast. Hi, Teresa. This one shape's really nice. All right, so we just did those. So this is out of the Dollarama clay from Canada. So you can see that one. So let's put that over there. I need to put these in a flat place. They'll dry. All right, so now we're going to do the ones from Michael's that I love. Let me stick this here. So it's pretty hot in my room here, so that one's turning white pretty fast. No, I let them set up there, Kathy, and harden up a little bit, especially those ones that are really thin. And then I really would leave them overnight if I wasn't on stream, and I would take them out in the morning. All right, so let me clean my hands really well so you can see the difference between the Michael's clay and these other ones. Well, I have some water here. Let me get some. Another. So if you were trying to make like a whole bunch of them, it's a little hard because you do want them to come out, and it's just better if you leave them in the mold. All right, so I have pretty much all of it off. All right. So now this is the one that I love. I do the, have you ever seen my doll I did out of clay? It's on my, I'm trying to think. The doll, I think, is it on my Facebook page? So now you can see it's white like the Prima clay. And you can see there. And this one is kind of old. Like I've had it probably over a year that I've had this one open. And it's not dried out yet. Oh, that's okay, Marilyn. Let me see if I can grab my doll. Hold on. If I can grab my doll, I'll show you my doll. Let me wet this a little bit. That I did out of paper clay. Whoops. Hold on. Let's see if I can get it. Just talk among yourselves. If you're watching on YouTube, just fast forward. Let's see if I can grab it. Now, I don't like her face too well, but it is the first doll that I've ever done, so. And she's a naughty little fairy, so she's always caged up. She's always caged up in here. So. See if I can take her out. Hi, Jean. You just missed it. We just did the dollarama clay. It's so nice. I'm going to have to ask you to send me some. So this is out of graphic 45 paper. And this is my first clay doll. Can you see that? And I did that out of the paper clay from Michael's. She has some big lips. Some big kissy lips. So as you can see, she's got a little crown. And she's got a little doll face. So I even did her arms and her hands. So let's see if we can see her hands. Can you see that there? And then I did her feet with some little shoes. I have to fix that one's coming out. And little tiny bows. Probably not, Jean. Probably in the spring now. But it's cute, isn't it? Didn't she come out cute? And I have a little nest on there. But yeah, so I sculpt her arms, I sculpt her body, and her face. And I did her eyes. Can you see her eyes? Thanks, everyone. So she's very cute with a little corset and a cute little dress. And there's her hand. Can you see that? I was so proud of her hands. I was like, woohoo! I actually did her hands. Can you see that one? It's holding that. So that's my little fairy. So if you go to my Facebook page, I think she's on my Facebook page. Thank you. And this is actual real lamb's hair that we did. I took a doll class, and so that was from the doll class. Let's see. Okay, stick her back in there before she runs away. Whoops. Oh, sorry. I just moved the camera. Sorry about that. All right. So now this is the clay from Michael's. And you can see already how soft it is. Oh, bye, Kathy. Thanks for stopping by. The little shoes, yeah. So you can see how much softer that is. And not a lot of it comes off. And like I said, this is a little old. If I opened up a new package, I wouldn't even have hardly any on my hands. All right, so. Oh, thanks, Jean. All right, so I'm just going to give this another little squirt. All right, so let's do this one. So I'll do these two. Isn't paper clay? It is paper clay, isn't it? Let me see what it says. Natural modeling clay. All natural. Oh, that's what I thought it was, like sculpting, because it's gray. But you don't put it in the oven or the kiln. It's a modeling clay, yeah. But isn't it the same as a paper clay? Because a paper clay you just let air dry. It says natural modeling clay. The part that cracks me up is, you see this? So that's what it says. Natural modeling clay. But then here it says gluten-free. So if you're gluten intolerant, this is like the perfect clay. So I guess this was more, like, I felt like it's more sculpting clay because it's gray. You see, it's gray compared to this one, which is white. It's still nice, Jean. We did it on, we'll see how it turns out. I liked it a lot. All right, so let's put this one in here. Now you can see how faster that this is much, it goes in a lot quicker, it's smoother. I don't know, I just like it. And if I needed to bake this, I could take it out, say after, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, And I can actually put it in the oven and then make another one. And with this one, you can get a coupon. You know, you use your coupon at Michael's. You think it'll dry brittle? You think so? But see how smoother it is compared to the Prima one? I find the Prima one hard to work with. For especially like me, I have arthritis in my hands, so for me, I find it hard. And that kind of nice and smooth, you can get that right even with the clay. And then I just press it and make sure I have it down the center. There we go. Yeah, I like this clay better. This is my favorite clay, the Creative Paper Clay. Oh, it does at school? Debbie, you use the sculpting clay? The modeling clay will dry. Yep, she says it will dry brittle. All right, so let's see. It's this one. Actually, I'm going to do the clock, I think. See if this is big enough. And what I like about this clay is even like, let's say tomorrow, I wanted to, if I was doing a face and I didn't like the face, I could actually wet it and rework it again. It takes forever to dry, really? I could see the Prima one is already turning white because, like I said, it's warm up here. And I probably should have opened a new one of this one, but you can see how quick, it's a lot quicker than the Prima one. We'll do one more. It's meant for models, for bronzing casting. Oh, really? Bronze casting in art? Even the one from Dollarama? Think so? I think I need a little bit more clay on this side. So we'll try to pull the other ones out. Let's see what happens. Hi, what was I thinking? Stipple monoclay is not meant to dry out. So I just want to press it in there to make sure I have it in. The molds, I really like their molds. I think the molds are really nice. And then you can always take, if you find a little bit out of shape, you could take a little sander and sand it. You can see how nice the shape is in the back. So I'm just trying to get it nice and level. Take off any extra that I don't need. We'll have cracks, yeah. We'll see. Like this piece is just a little too much in there. Even this one is starting to get white already. All right, so there we go. So let me clean this up, and then we'll pull the other ones out. So that's the Prima one. I'll put this back in there. Like I said, this one is kind of old, so I wouldn't even have as much, and I don't have as much as I did with the Prima one, but all right, so let's clean this up. Yeah, the molds are really nice. I'm just going to wet my hands a little bit. Can you see the white edges around there already? All right, that's good enough. Like I said, I would leave them overnight to dry, but we'll try to pull one out. See what happens. It's nice that the silicone molds are, so you can see. I'm just going to try to gently pull it out. Yep, there's that one. See how cute? So that was with the Prima clay. So let's see with this smaller one how it is. And then there's that one. Let me get a black piece of paper so you can see. Piece of paper. So there you can see that. So see all these little pieces you would just sand off. So you see that? So and then this, I like the faces too, because you'd always cut off the wings and then use the wings separate and then use the face separate too. So, but that one's pretty cute. So that's why I said I really do like their molds. So that's the Prima. So let's try this one we just did. So let's see what the other one is like. So that's this one's a sculpey. I'm afraid to pull this one out. Let me see. Hold on. No, I don't think this one's ready. This one I maybe should have put powder in it. No. So this one from Dollarama. I don't think I can pull it out. Let's see. This one will definitely have to stay in there, I think. I can't get this one to come out. Let's see. This one I probably maybe should put powder on this one if I use this clay. It's just stuck in that one little area right there. Now I lost part of that wing, but there you can see that one. See here I lost this wing. it's much more sticky in the mold. Not Kia. So definitely I should have probably put powder, because you see how some of the clay is stuck in there? So I'm not going to take this, especially this one. I'm not going to take that one out. So I'm going to wait for that to harden up, definitely. Let's see this one. No, this one's not dry. Nope. So this one's definitely going to have to stay overnight. Not going to dry. I'm pretty sure that's going to stay gray too. All right, so now this is the one I just did at Michael's. Can you see how it's already got the white part showing? So this is a little soon to be pulling this one out, but let's see. Oh, that's nice. Can you see the clock? Look at that. That one's really nice. So let's try these others. Yeah, pull it up from the other end. Oh, that's nice as well. So there's that one. See that? And I'll go to autofocus in a minute. The one on the packaging for Dollarama, it says air dry. Let me see what it says. It says modeling clay is gray when moist. Oh, and it turns white when it dries out. So it does turn white. So it says modeling clay is gray when moist and turns white when it dries out. Clay can be remoistened and reworked by saturating the dry parts. Clay is intended for modeling and sculptures. To keep clay soft, moistened, store in an airtight thing. Oh, so there. So this gray one will turn white. So that'll be interesting to see that. What? Really nice alpha molds. You've never used Martha Stewart alpha molds? I have some of her molds too. I've only used a few of hers. I've used so then that's a good sign, because then we'll know that when this is white, it's dry. So that's good to know. But the molds are really nice. So now you can see that this looks pretty white already, and this is the one from Michael's. And I just think it comes out a lot. Oh, I broke that one. It comes out a lot quicker. But so you could piece that. Look how nice that one looks. Can you see that one? Let me put the autofocus on so you can get a better idea. Hold on. Bye, Terry. Hold on. Okay. So there you can see it. And then, okay, Teresa. So there's the clock. See how nice the clock is? That one's really nice. And then, so there's the one with the clay. And see, it's got a big mark on his face. So I didn't smooth that one out too well. So then this is the other one. Oops, that one focused. And then there's this one. Let's see, get this turned around. So this is one I broke, but you can just glue that right back together like that. You can see that one. Come on. There it is. Oops, I can get that one there. Focused. There it is. Yeah, they're cool, right? It's a lot of, it does, the molds do have a lot of detail. So, So that's cool to know. All right, so now I gotta let these dry somewhere. Can I put these? Hold on. Oh, I moved that camera again. Oh, hold on. Let's see if that's straight. Hi, Rebecca. So I wish we could take those out, but we can't. Like I said, I'm going to wash that out just so it doesn't get stuck in there. Oh, and I want to show you how I just press the mold out. Oh my God. Let's take this out. So maybe at like in a half hour we could try to take one of these out again. What are you doing? Going to Walmart? Where are you going to Walmart? I'm just trying to get that little, there we go, piece of clay out. All right, I really want to take this out. Why doesn't it come out? Oh, here, maybe this one will pop out. Almost. Nope, nope, it's not ready yet. I have to wait. She needs floor wax furniture, which is now owned by, oh, floor wax. All right, so now let's take, so I'll show you how to do this little, if you want to make a charm out of it, you can see it there now. Let me take the autofocus off. Hi, Lynn. There we go. So I'm just going to take some clay. Let's go back to the one I'm going to use for Michael's. A piece of that. All right. So all I do with this one, this here, is just knead this. I'm going to add a little water. Oh, they're talking about making Christmas ornaments in the chat. Jean made some nice ones. What did you put in yours? Was it alcohol ink last year, Jean? You guys know Jean, the musical scrapper. Are you streaming tomorrow, your regular time? Last week she was early. Yeah, alcohol ink and some glitter. So I'm just kneading this, so I'll make sure I get it all nice and smooth. Oh, she did some with alcohol ink, but she used Martha Stewart glitter. Cool. Then threw out the rest of the glitter. She doesn't like glitter. All right, so I want to make sure I get this all nice and smooth. And see how it has all these cracks in it? See how it all these cracks? When you just wet it and then go over it with your finger, you could smooth all that out. So see how nice and smooth it looks now? There's no wrinkles in there. And then I'm going to take my, I need another wipe. Yeah, she doesn't like glitter. You shouldn't have bought the Martha Stewart one. You should have just bought like any cheapo glitter if you're throwing it out. That's expensive glitter to throw out. So Sculpey makes these little tools. Oh, I forgot I have these little mermaids. Let's do that too. I got this off of eBay, and I got this from Piper Pixie on Etsy.com. It's a little mermaid tail that Patty had showed me on her stream. So Sculpey makes these tools. You see them? They're long, pointy things. So if we were making a bead, you would use these pointy things to poke the hole in the bead. So you could make a hole as big as you want or as small as you want. And then they have these little things at the end there that roll up to make the little balls if you want. You use them as stocking stuffers. So then you just wet that, and then you take any stamp that you have, and I happen to have the Prima one, so that's what I'm going to use. And then all you do is just stamp into that, and I press a little hard because you want the impression to, you know, show up. Oh, I had ink on. I forgot I should have some ink on there. Oh well. Just get some ink on her. So make sure when you're stamping with your stamp, you have all the ink off. So let me just wash that off. Make sure you get the clay off of your stamp. Oh, you bought it? She said you bought it years ago. Never used it. Debbie says you can buy a metal tray with bead rods that goes into the oven and bake them too. Oh, that's good to know. And then I don't have my, I wanted to see, I didn't cut this big enough, but I wanted to make it like a heart shape. So let's see. So I am just going to just try to cut it out best way I can. I have to be careful because I don't want to cut my mat. I'm not looking. There we go. I know I'm not gonna. I didn't press down on there. I didn't want to cut my mat. They're yelling, "Don't cut the mat!" So now I'm just gonna smooth that out. And you can just wet your fingers and just smooth that out. Or my finger. But good thing Paula wasn't looking. So there we go. So that it is. So I'll either put a magnet on the back here, or I might put one of those stick pins so that you'll be able to wear it. And then once it dries, then I would just paint it. So there's that one. So there's that one and that one. So let's try this little mermaid tail. And two, every time, I think she donates to a pet. something about pet adoption, I forget, or pet rescue. So if you buy from her, she does do pet rescue, I believe. So this is a little mermaid. So let's see how this one works. So I'm going to try that. Then I'll leave that in the mold for a little bit just to let it harden up. And then we'll do this one. This one actually is for like a bar of soap, but you can see there's a little mermaid inside there. Although I don't know those little arms are going to get, how they're going to come out. Ah. Might have to do this one with sculpey clay. The tails look pretty pretty thin. I can't get it to, my fingers are too sticky. Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah. She has something to do with pet rescue or... I think this one might have to be with like some molds just, they don't like paper clay. You just have to use regular sculpey clay. All right, I'm just going to let that harden up for a little bit and then we'll see how that works. And then we'll try this one. I'm going to leave a little bit more clay. This one, her arm is so tiny in there, I don't even know how that's going to stay in there. We'll see. We'll see it. We'll try it. Hi, Effie. All right, so let's see. Let's stick this in there. Again, this one might be only good with sculpey clay. We'll see how it goes. See, like I can't get that little arm in there. I don't know how that's going to happen. This might only be good for, let's see if we can do one of those little fishies. It does do the fish. I can show you one of the fish. Can you see that little fish? Tiny. That's a tiny fish. See, look, I don't think this is going to be good. This might only be good for soap. Oh, hi, Patty. I'm just trying to do the little mermaid tail. These are so hard, the little fins. And then we're going to play with these. Remember you gave me these? These reverse alphabet stamps? I'm going to stamp some of that. This is a mold I got from Etsy, but it's a soap mold. I don't think it's going to work. The arms are so skinny. All right. Like even her hair flowing and all that. I don't know how that's going to stay. I did get it, of course. All right, we're going to let that, that's the best I can do. We're going to let that sit in there for a little bit and see how that works. All right. So now let's try this. Now this is this from your friend Leslie Riley? LeslieRiley.com? Yes, this air dry clay. We did, this is the one I really like is this one from Michaels. That's this one. It's called the Creative Paper Clay. What's nice about this, you could let it air dry, or I've even put it in our clay oven. And so, hi Terry. So I've done that also. Where the other ones you definitely have to air dry. Now we tried the Prima clay. Oh my gosh, that gets all over. Like for my hands, it's very cakey. It really gets all over. So I'll show you the molds at the end again. And you can see it's like really hot because it's already starting to turn white. I don't know if you can see that it's turning white already. All right, so let's do these, the letters. Yes, Leslie Riley, that's who she says that these are from. All right, so let's get some more clay. I missed your stream this morning. I'll have to go watch the recording. What'd you do today? If you look at Patty, she's Inky Obsession here on Ustream, and she streams on Sundays, which I missed this morning. Air dry clay is thicker than the polymer in those molds. Oh, maybe. And then I've tried some clay from dollarama. This is dollarama, which is gray, and then when it dries, it's supposedly turned white. So we'll see. All right, so let me open this. Oh, so these click all together. Oh, that's nice. I was wondering how I was going to keep them together. So I want to do, let's see if I can do Budapest. So I want the B, because I'm going to be doing hopefully a tray. So I want the B, the D. You're pooped. Oh, you just showed some new products. Oh, worked on. Oh, Chelsea baby shower. Are you doing it the mermaid theme? What are you doing? Is it B-U? We need a D. We need the A. We need the P. Oh, that's true, Jean. Jean says She doesn't think customers will like letting her mail the clay because it looks like explosives. Oh my gosh, that town that they did you guys hear at Seaside Heights? That's about half hour from my house, where the bomb exploded today. That's terrible. We need the A, Buddha, B, U. We need a U. Thank goodness. Ah, this one came off. Thank goodness nobody got hurt. Be more gentle, I guess. All right, so here's the B, U. The baby's a boy. Oh, you're doing a nautical theme. Only mermaids on the soap. Oh, darn. B, U, B, U, D. How am I spelling this? I'm not spelling it right. B, U, D. Buddha. That's good. Why am I not doing this right? B, U, D. Where's the A? Oh, there we go. My gosh, I can't spell Budapest. We need the P. Yeah, backwards. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Jean. P, E. I need an S and a T. I keep pulling these things out. So there we are. Budapest. I'm doing a frame with the clay tiles. So, aw, poor babe. All right. So I'm going to just take a piece, roll it out. Just now, Rebecca? Oh my God. That place, Chelsea, where the bombing was last night, is probably 20 blocks from where Gabby lives. So yeah, it's great. Great. All right, so I'm just going to smooth that out. Oh my gosh, don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that. She works at UNICEF, which is at the UN. All right, so I'm going to stamp this in here. Oh, cool, except I didn't press hard enough. So let me do the other side. Yes, one in New Jersey, yeah. Yeah, the one in New Jersey is like 20 minutes from me. So there, can you see it says Budapest? But it's going to be backwards on the clay. I'm just thinking about that now. So we really can't do it on clay. Darn it. It's cool though. So it's really good only for, yes, it's backwards. Thank you, Jean. I just saw that. So I guess this is really good for your jelly plate, not for clay. Wrong order, I know. Yeah, nobody got hurt in the one in New Jersey, thank God. All right, so let's see if we can pull this out. Let me put this back in. Yeah, it's the wrong order. Yeah, I know. It would be okay if I was printing, inking. See if I did it on here. And we inked it. Where's my stamp? It's still backwards. So you definitely have to do it on like a jelly plate. Definitely for jelly plate, not for stamping. They're for jelly plating. Thank you, Patty. That's what you just said. The reverse stamps are for jelly plating and reverse things. I got it. Definitely. Yes, I see that now, Jean. Thanks. All right, so I'm going to use that on my jelly plate then. I'm going to move that over here. All right, so let's try to pull this out. See how it goes. Oh, there it is. So I would trim all of that, but look, there's the little mermaid tail. So cute. All right, so let's see if we can pull this one out. I doubt it. I really don't think this one's going to work. Well, it's in pieces. Kind of worked. She's got like no arms, but hi, Diane. All right, so let me show you the mermaid here. I'd have to make little arms for her. So there's the mermaid from the soap. She has one little arm. I'd have to fix her arms. She's cute. All right. There's her other little arm in there. Her arm goes like that. And there's her little arm. Hi, Diane. You just have to change the order of the letters. It's definitely for reverse. Reverse. That's because that's what it is. It is reversed alphabet stamps. All right. All right. So let's see if we can get. Let me get rid of this. I'll move this up a little. They put little mermaid arm. Her little arm just doesn't want to stay. Her little tail. Yeah, for the jelly plate, I'll have to use it on the jelly plate. Let's try to get this one out. Maybe now it'll come out. It's just stuck on that one little side. Ah, see what happens? This one popped out already, broke. Yeah, that side's really stuck in there. See, this is what I don't like about this mold here. It's like they break super easy. I mean, you can put it together. Let's see how they break. That's why I like to let them dry in the mold because they're so hard. Let's see where this one goes. This one goes there. That one goes there. So you can put it back together, but that's the only problem with these molds. That's why I let them dry. Now this one I should be able to get out. Let's see. Nope. Nope, this one's broke too. That's not too bad. That one worked. Try using polymer clay. I don't know if I have any up here. Let me hold on. This one has just got this one little piece that's stuck on that one side. There we go. See, I didn't smooth that out too well. But there's that one. All right, let me go see if I got some clay, and then we'll try the polymer clay. Might have some up here. Just clean these out. Clean them with an old toothbrush to get the old clay bits out. Oh, that's okay. All right, so let me move these, and then I'll see if I have some clay. Just talk amongst yourselves while I go get it. Oh, because of the meetings tomorrow. Thank you. Yes, that's where Gabby works, unfortunately. All right, let me see. Talk amongst yourself. I'll be right back. If you're watching YouTube, just fast forward. I'll have some of this. Okay, so I'm gonna. That's off my camera. Darn it. Sorry, I'm making you dizzy. I'm sorry. I have some Primo clay, so we could try that. So here's the two. This is the two that I did with the paper clay for Michael's, and then these are the ones I did with the Prima clay. All right, so let me stick this back up here. And then when you dry them, you want to make sure that they dry nice and flat. Okay. All right, so I have some of this. This is the only clay that I have, but it'll work just as well. So let me clean my hands first. Oh, darn it. I keep hitting that darn camera. All right. Fix my chair here. I have a new chair, so it's still trying to get used to it. All right, let's use a different mold because I'll have to wash that one. So let's try this one. I have that one, or we could try this one. This one with the flower, that one's pretty. So thanks for joining me tonight, or Sunday night with me. Right, so this one is Primo, and the difference between the Primo and the Sculpey 3 is that you have to cook this 30 minutes compared to the Sculpey 3, what only needs it only needs 15 minutes. So this is where I need my pasta machine because I have a hard time conditioning this clay. I need my pasta machine. And this has glitter in it. Can you see? Got glitter in it. It's really hot up here tonight. Put my little fan on. Oh, okay, Rebecca. This one's hard. I wish I had the Sculpey clay. It's downstairs. That's painful. Look, you can see how this is. This must be old. Wait, I have to go get. Hold on 2 seconds because I just can't do it. I need my pasta machine. 2 seconds. I'm going to ask Jimmy to bring me up the my other clay. Talk amongst yourselves. Can you do me a favor? You get me something? You get me something? Can you get me something? I need a tray. Under the table on that second, under the table, that second row, I think it's the second or the right. Go to the right. To the right. That one. The second and third one, there should be some clay in it. Okay. Okay, I'm back with clay. All right, there we go. See, it does, eventually it does, but I really need the pasta machine. I just can't do it with my hands. All right, so let's see. I have this one is already conditioned, so hopefully we can use this one, this blue one. No, maybe. No, I'll do the black one. Thanks for holding on. All right, let's try this one. Bye, Shauna. The sculpey clay is a lot softer, easier to work. All right, so, and even for me still, it's hard, but it's a lot softer then. Right. That's why I need the pasta machine, Terry, because it's so hard for me to, that's why I like paper clay eat better too, because it's just softer. So, thank you, Marilyn. Yeah, the paper clay is much easier for me, but you can make some really pretty things with the sculpey clay, that I have to say. All right. I can't do it. I know, it's hard. It is hard. All right. Hi, Lilith. All right, so let's do this little flower. Let's see what happens. Although I don't know if I have it like conditioned enough. It feels like it's getting there. It's true. Yeah, that's me too. Like my hands will be like hurting. I'll have to put my gloves on tonight when I go to bed. Because they'll be hurting. This probably will be really pretty though. What's nice about this, you could take it right out and then bake it and then, go on from there. Okay, Jean. So I just want to make sure I have that all in there. So I'm just making sure I have the end of the mold done. All right, the big reveal. Let's see how it goes. And see, probably too with this, probably need powder. Because I know with my Martha Stewart ones, I usually have to put powder in there. But I like the way that the molds are so bendy that you could get your stuff out. Ah, look how nice. You see? See how nice that looks? So that's one I could put right in the oven. Alright, so let's stick that. Let's do one more. I'll do this little one over here. Well, let's try this one here. I'm just going to do this to see how it comes. I want to see if this half comes out because I have trouble with this part breaking too. I wonder if I had any powder up. I do have some powder up here. So let's put some powder on here first. All right. Let's dust this out first. So I'm only going to do this half. See if it works. I love the smell of baby powder. All right. Right, yeah. It is nicer because, like Patty says, you can add pigment when it's raw and air dry it. Yep. Yep, it doesn't take the air dry clay. All right, so let's try this. So I want to see if we can pull this out in one piece. Black is sculpey. The molds are really nice. They are nice. I want to pop out of here already. Yeah, the others were air dry, but this is sculpey. Okay. So let's see. And this one's very delicate. This mold right here, this one. Let's see if I can add some more clay in here. All right, so let's see if this pops out. So I'm gonna actually put it down. Now if I had the other piece, see, oh, I missed it. You missed it. It rolled all out in one. I would cut this, where's my knife? I would cut this off. And then you would trim all this other stuff that's, you know, on there. See how nice that is? I'll hold it up. Let me get paper so you can see. Okay, Iffy. We're going too soon. I'm going. Let's see if I can put it on here. So you can see how detailed that is. You see all the detail? It's hard with the powder that's on there, but you could see. So I could see I would be able to put that in there and pull it out. And what that's nice about these molds is because you just lay them flat and like I did and then just pull them all out like that. So I definitely love the molds. And I still love my paper clay. So you guys have any other questions? So this one's really pretty. I love that one. That one looks really nice. So I'll have to bake those and see how they come out. And I'll put some, these are the ones I did the other day. Let me show you some of those. So this is when you put the embossing powder on it when it's still wet, like in this stage. So I did that. I did one of these. I did it on the white clay. You can see it on white clay. Here's another one with that silver. I love that silver. Here's another pink one. Here I did one with the orange. So the polymer clay is nice. And then these are the ones that I did. I love the little checkerboard from Patty's Etsy shop. She sells the rubber stamps for these. So that's all with polymer clay. You guys have any questions? No? All right, so then Jean is on tomorrow, right? Dee Dee's on in the morning. Jean, your regular time, 4 o'clock. And then I'll be back on Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but we'll do something. So everyone have a good weekend, a good week. And I will probably see you at Dee Dee's tomorrow. No questions? Okay, good night.